Shalom. First off, we're going to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. We're the Hebrew Israelites, bringing our people back to their nationality as true Hebrew Israelites. We'll start off with Ephesians chapter 4. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 1. Give me verse 1 through 7. First, I want to deal with a couple of things with the body, man, in Israel. Before we get on these other nations, man.
That's right.
Some stuff that I be noticing, I be seeing. Just want to touch up on that reading.
The book of Ephesians chapter 4 verse 1. I therefore, the prisoner of the Lord, beseech you that ye walk worthy of the vocation wherewith ye are called.
So hold up, you're supposed to walk worthy. So a lot of people think, you know, oh, I came into the truth, I'm gonna go get me a couple brothers, we just gonna hit the streets. But we supposed to do what? I read.
Slocking. Beseech you that ye walk worthy of the vocation wherewith ye are called.
Read on.
With all lowliness and meekness.
With all what?
Lowliness and meekness.
That's right. Read.
With long suffering, forbearing one another in love.
So hold on, we supposed to do what?
Forbearing one another in love.
That's right. Read.
Endeavoring to keep the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace.
The unity in the Spirit in the bond of peace. So that don't mean just allow any old type of thing to go on and go down around you. That's not what that means.
Right.
You're supposed to keep the unity in the bond of peace. That's a very important thing, because without peace, we can't concentrate enough amongst each other to keep the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
That's right.
As a whole, not as an individual. Read.
There is one body and one Spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling.
Nah, it's this camp against that camp.
There is one body and one Spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling.
Nah, my camp got the truth, and your camp, they don't know what they talking about. We about to cut them up.
There is one body and one Spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling.
Now, on the flip side of that, oh man, strong sodomites walking up and down the street. On the flip side of that is, no, we're not supposed to allow false doctrines among us. Nah, that's not how we're supposed to get down. Read.
One Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is above all and through all and in you all.
In all of you Israelites, read.
But unto every one of us is giving grace, according to the measure of the gift of Yahweh Shah.
That's right. So we supposed to use our gifts and do these things righteously. We got a responsibility as Israelites to come out here and teach to the people.
That's right.
All right? Give me Ezekiel chapter 3, start at verse 16. See what we doing is just not a game. We got to be in the right mind and the right spirit. The only spirit is through Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah.
That's right. The book of Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 16. And it came to pass at the end of 7 days that the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
So when we come out here, we being a watchman unto Israel. We getting this blood up off our hands.
Right.
Read.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
That's right. We giving a warning from Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, that the so-called black man, Latin man, Native American, you are the true Israelite according to the Bible.
That's right.
That's the warning that we giving. And we also giving a warning of death and destruction to the heathen.
That's right.
Read.
When I saith unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to him slacker, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity.
So we interested in the chosen elect of the 144, the children of Israel.
Right.
We telling y'all to repent because the kingdom is at hand.
That's right.
That's what we out here interested in, telling them to wake up and stop being wicked.
That's right.
Read.
But his blood will I require at thine hand.
So if we don't do this, this is our responsibility.
That's right.
So all of y'all that think we foolish and crazy, we ain't worried about y'all.
That's right.
We getting this blood up off our hands.
Right.
Read.
Yet, if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity.
So what? Say that again?
He shall die in his iniquity.
That's right. So, and that goes for you Israelite brothers in the truth.
That's right.
When you go off, it's our responsibility to pull you up, snatch you by your collar, and tell you your op. You going off.
That's right.
And it's your responsibility, especially if you know the truth, to change those wicked ways and make a righteous effort, man.
Right.
Keep reading. Say that on that one?
No. But his blood was Slacky. He shall surely live because no Slacky. Slacky. Nor from his wicked way he shall die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul.
So it's our responsibility to tell you. Once we tell you, you can't say, oh, I didn't hear it. I didn't know that was in the Bible.
Right.
The blood off my hands.
That's right.
So when you die in your iniquity, you got to answer to that sin.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
Give me 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 12 through 14. So this is a huge responsibility. Who gonna stand up for the Most High for righteousness and say that it's wicked as hell for homosexuals to be getting married out here?
That's right.
Who gonna stand up for the Most High and say it's wicked for our people to be killing each other out here?
That's right.
Who gonna stand up for the Most High and say it's wicked for our people to be smoking K2?
That's right.
Acting halfway back crap out their mind.
That's right.
Give me that.
That's right, brother.
1 Corinthians 12, verse 12 through 14.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 12. For as the body is one, and have many members, and all the members of that one body, being many, are one body, so also in Hamashiach. For by one Spirit are we all baptized into one body.
Whoa, by the Spirit?
By one Spirit we all baptized into one body.
That's right, read.
Whether we be Jews or Gentiles, whether we be bond or free.
Yeah, and that's talking about the northern and the southern kingdom. Read.
And have been all made to drink into one Spirit. For the body is not one member, but many.
That's right. So y'all Israelites in the truth, the body is not just your group or your camp.
That's right.
That's why I love the spirit of unity we had in New York. When we came together and we had unity camps.
Right.
The body has many members. Play your role.
Right.
Quit trying to outskirt and out-teach and be better than somebody else. It ain't about that.
Right. And let me touch on one thing. I talked to my brother Joel this morning, and I'm going to bring it out, man. You know, I ain't emotional about it, but I got to say something about it, man. You know, the brother say he was in Atlanta, and the brothers was trying to look for their camp, right? The brothers was trying to look for their camp, and they ran into ISUPK camp. Yeah. And ISUPK told multiple people, told Joel that ISUPK told them wasn't no such thing as HOI. It's only one camp. Man, you niggas is bugging, man. The hell? Talking about Christian Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Come step right here and call us Christian Israelites and prove that we Christian Israelites. You know what I'm saying? You niggas is bugging, man.
Yeah, brothers, that's the thing.
Fake gangbanging ass
brothers
niggas.
Ain't operating in the spirit. They got a gangbang mentality. And you causing brothers like these brothers that's new, that don't know nothing about the truth, you causing them to go off. So that blood on your hand.
That's right.
All right, brother, what's your question?
Nah, I was just looking at the pictures, and I was like, what's the pictures about? That's all.
So the pictures are pictorial dictations of, see, like right here, this is what happened to our people when we went into slavery. Do you know why we went into slavery?
Nah.
Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
Please.
You know why we went into slavery?
I ain't got the time. I'm waiting on my phone, bro.
Because we our people was rebellious and we broke the law, statutes, and commandments that was listed in the Bible. Those commandments belong to us, the Israelites, not the whole world. Your church And your church pastors and them Christian people up in the congregation been lying to you your whole life. Everything you learned in Western world theology has been a lie. Right? Now we about to prove it to you. Give me that.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
So the church tell you the law, statutes, and commandments done away with. We ain't got to do that no more because the ordinances was nailed to the cross with Christ, read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So that's what these pictures represent. This is showing you a pictorial representation of the actual curses that we experience, so we can prove that we are the people of the book.
That's right.
Right? You got a question, brother?
No.
All right. So let me get 1 Corinthians chapter 6. Start at verse 1. I'm gonna go all the way down to 12. You know, so when you come into the knowledge of the truth that we spitting is we the true children of Israel. All right, blacks, Hispanics, Native American, West Indians, Puerto Ricans, all these people right here on this 12-tribe chart have experienced that same captivity that was spoken of. All right. All right, go ahead, give me that.
Oh, I want to see them.
What nation you from, brother?
From Ethiopia.
Huh?
From Ethiopia.
All right, so Ethiopians actually had merchandise and had our people in the captivity.
Your father Ethiopian?
Your father Ethiopian? So are you familiar with any of that type of history? Was you ever taught that?
I read up about how it's placed. I've been to my country. Went in '98. Went to the 2 embassies. I went to the American embassy in Addis Ababa. I went to the Ethiopian embassy. They took me to the palace and I sat down and took a picture with the queen. Sat on Haile Selassie's throne and took a picture with the queen.
Is your family here, the Ethiopians?
My father, I think.
Do they own anything, property? Stores, chains?
My father was a cab driver.
Okay. None of them own like big chains and 7-Eleven or anything?
Maybe his family line.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He worked in the neighborhood I grew up, 13th Street. There was a cab. When he was a mechanic he drove a cab. There was some other Halus up there that was in his family, dudes. And I think I'm related to the 2 Ethiopian ladies that work in there. That work at the 7-Eleven.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, basically your people had our people in the captivity. They played a role in it. All the nations are in league together against our people, the people that's at the lowest state of the earth. Alright, the blacks, the Hispanics, Native Americans, West Indians. But give me that in 1 Corinthians 6, before I get off track.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 1. That any of you having a matter against another go to law before the unjust and not before the saints? Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world? And if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to be judged by the smallest matter?
That's right, so that's what we doing. We out here righteously judging. Not only are we judging our own people, but we judge the other nations as well.
Right. Know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life? If then ye have judgments of things pertaining to this life, set them to judge who are least esteemed in the church. I speak to your shame. Is it so that there is not a wise hate wrong.